Hey, what's up? It's your host, Josie. Just to let you guys know about this episode is going to be about outer space as requested. So, we're going to go into outer space, what you guys think outer space is, what you guys think is out there, uh, anything that has a couple other stuff that has to do with outer space and just how it relates, but what I think. And then if you guys want to let me know or have any questions, let me know in the comments. If you want me to talk about something specifically, let me know. I'll make a follow videos. Just let me know what you guys think yourself, because I want to hear what you guys have to say. So, anyway, let's get into this. It's going to be outer space. So, first thing I'm going to talk about what's out there, what is outer space, what's out there, suns, moons, stuff like that. At least that's what they say. You can go travel out there. They said that they've been to the moon. I don't know if I believe that, if you believe in that. They say that they've been to the moon, but I think they've been to the moon, just that they went to the moon probably one time, and after that they didn't want to go back to the moon. A lot of the astronauts reported saying after they went there, whatever they saw or whatever was out there scared them so bad they never want to go back. And a lot of astronauts died and never went back to the moon. But a lot of people don't even believe in landing on the moon because they don't think we have the technology to do that. I didn't either, but I would understand if they did and then they just didn't want to go back. So they just wanted to be the first people, America, to be the first people to send a man to the moon. That's all what the space race was about. But after that, it's kind of like whoever controls space controls kind of like power or whatever. But I always been sketchy about outer space, especially when I used to look into like flat Earth. Once you look into flat Earth and then you think about space is a trend or whatever people call it. Space is fake. So I'm gonna get into that as well. So we'll see. But first of all, what's out there? Probably aliens. People think aliens or stuff like that. But I'm not too sure if there's aliens in outer space. I would think outer space is more like empty. There's nothing really there. Kind of like a place where I would say like almost like spirits and stuff like that goes up there. It's kind of like where they would be or stuff like that because there's nothing there, and it's supposed to be all black, but we don't really know. That's what astronauts and stuff say, but that's so crazy to think about it too. Because I always say examples, and just to let you guys know, this isn't a fact. I'm not speaking any facts. Just like what I think. Like, why is the sky blue? They say the sky's blue because it reflects off the ocean. So, like, I would always say, what if there was no ocean? What color would the sky be? Like, white or gray or something? Because then that would be the color of space, like white or something like that. At least that's what I would think. So, I always thought that's weird. And then, not only that, at night, when there's no sun and the ocean, if you go to the ocean, it's all black. So, is the outer space turning the ocean black, like the reflection? Or are you just seeing the reflection of the ocean in the sky? And not only that, are the stars really in the sky out there in outer space, or are the stars reflecting from the bottom of the ocean, whatever's at the bottom of the ocean, which we do not know because we can't reach it. 90% of the ocean's unexplored. We can't go deep enough to even know what's down there. I always thought that's weird. So I always think, I always thought, I used to think about it like space and talk about stuff like that. And then when I got into flat Earth, I kind of like thinking about flat Earth. You kind of realize like maybe space isn't out there and space is down. Space is in the ocean, so you have to go down there, and that's space, and that's where aliens come from. That's where things we don't know come from. who knows? But I just wanted to talk about that because that's what a lot of people think, like space is fake. So like, of course you can go up in the sky. If you've been on a plane, you can go into the sky, but you can't reach that far. You can't go out there because like in the Bible, it says a lot about a firmament. That's what they talk about it. That's what a lot of flat Earth people believe too. That there's a dome that we're living here, and there's a dome outside in the sky. That once you get to a certain height, you can't pass it. You can't penetrate the dome. And there's a lot of evidence of not like stuff about that, but like there's I think it was Eisenhower or one of the presidents. They passed operation where they threw nuclear missiles into the sky to try to blow up the atmosphere. Basically, that's what they say, to blow up the atmosphere. And I'm like, why would you try to blow up the atmosphere? Maybe if you're trying to go into whatever's up there, maybe there's something there blocking it. So I always thought that was weird. And really, that's where it goes into like hashtag whatever, space is fake. People think space is fake. Of course, you can still have satellites out there, but it's not gonna be super out there. But we also have, what is it, antennas and stuff like that. That's how we bounce off radio waves, and you would have antennas up there bouncing off each other. And then if you need something to go farther, you would just have something in the sky. It's not gonna be all the way up there. It's just needed something to relay those radio waves or certain frequencies to places. I don't think that would be that hard. Like you wouldn't have to go all the way super high. But I mean, that's what a lot of it goes into. People just take people say about it because a lot of space, most like everything you see in space is CGI. It's all computer generated pictures. It's not actual pictures. So like you could take a picture in space or whatever's out there, and it's all blurry. It doesn't really look like anything. So an artist goes in and paints the pictures of Earth and however they said it's been since you were a little kid. They say Earth is big old blue ball with continents on it, and it's always the same picture. I always thought that was weird too. Never really noticed that. Might be like a different side, whatever, like a different angle of the Earth, but it's basically always the same picture, like a flat picture, which is always kind of weird. I always thought that was weird. And then just going into that, it's just like flat Earth, like all the ancient religions believe that Earth was flat, or the technical way they say that Earth is a endless plane that you can go in any direction and it will never end. That's Earth. And I always thought it always stuck with me because the Bible says that, and then all the ancient religions say that, have like the same thought process, and they believe that it was like that because just like they say they never had planes and stuff like that, so they had that knowledge. I think it was passed down, but I always thought that was weird because they built pyramids and amazing stuff without having technology like we did, and for them to be like the Earth is flat, and then we be like, oh, we're so much smarter and we're so much better. We think that they're so dumb that they don't know anything. I think it would be the opposite. And not only that, we don't even know how far back civilizations go because we're discovering new and new civilizations that are older than we previously thought, that probably had more advanced stuff and maybe even technology. We don't really know. But that's I always thought that was weird, and that too ties into like aliens. Where do you think aliens come from? Are we the aliens? Do aliens come from Earth? Do they come from underwater, from space, UFOs and stuff like that? High beings or whatever they are that have better technology than we do. I always thought that's weird too. Or are aliens time travelers? Are they really us, but they're us from the future trying to come back and change things or operate or save us? We don't really know. I always think that ties into stuff because like what's outer space? What is outer space? Aliens? What are they doing? What are they? Time travelers? Are they robots? That's too. It could be robots from the future, like Terminator. They could be just robots that have existed longer than we did. We really don't know. So, what do you believe? Let me know in the comments. Let me know what you think. Say this quote by Eddie Bravo. It says, "Once you go flat, you never go back." So, let me know what you guys think about it. Let me know in the comments if you want me to make a video about something you want to hear me talk about. I'll make one. I'll get back at you. But this is your host, Josie, and this is Conspiracies ASAP. See you later.